All right, you've done the blind contour drawing. Now get ready for the modified contour drawing. Modified, you'll probably like a little bit more because you get to do a little bit of looking at your drawing this time. Now, so I did my 1, 2, and 3, my last sessions for my blind, and my 4 and 5 are going to be for my modified. So I've got 5 over here, and they're like that because I use these to copy it at the school, then I cut them up and we do little half sheets we can save on paper. So what I'm going to do for this is I'm just going to sort of cover up that one there so I don't look at it, because that's a lot of lines to sort of look at. Okay, so again, like I did before, starting off in a corner. This time we'll probably start off in the right-hand corner right in there. And I went ahead, and here's my half sheet of paper that I saved from my other drawing, and I went ahead and I just put a line right there because sort of, as you can see, that's sort of the square that equals that square. So that's roughly about that. That way it gives me a good size. I don't need the whole thing, because otherwise up here, you know, it might be a little strange. So we're going to start off right here in the corner. All right, so this time, the same rules apply, all right? So you're only looking here down at your subject matter, the image that you are drawing from, not the drawing that you are creating. However, this time, what you can do is you can take a little break and you can look at your drawing. Now, when you do this, okay, you shouldn't use the eraser. Nope, don't get to use it, sorry. Okay, we're not erasing. Okay, so we're just doing it, and we get to stop, we get to look here, but when we're looking here, we have to stop moving our pencil. So basically, if you're looking at your drawing, stop drawing. Okay, you're just checking where you are. Okay, checking where I am. And when you continue drawing, you continue looking only at your subject matter. All right, so here we go. So I'm going to start right here. Okay, I'm going to stop and look. Okay, I stopped and looked. This kind of slows you down even more. Okay, so that's not bad. That doesn't look too bad. All right, oops, I realize that I've got this little line here. I can come back right there. That's a little off. That's not too bad. But it looks a little bit different than the first one that we did, where things were really disjointed and all over the place. Okay, size might be a little bit off. I'll probably run off the page a little bit, but that's okay. This sort of fine tunes it. But really, 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 really hold yourself accountable. Don't look at this paper that you're drawing on while you're moving your pencil. Okay, when you're moving your pencil, you should be concentrating on your subject matter. Because you gotta look at what you're drawing at. This is not an exercise in memorization of your subject matter and then just drawing it. If you had been drawing for like 5 years and you were really great at it, and then we would start doing some activities where, you know, it was kind of like testing you, or pushing you, saying, all right, we're going to look at an object, we're going to look at a subject matter for like 2 minutes, and then we're going to go and draw the whole thing. So I don't expect you to do that. Now, this is one of the hardest ones that I have students draw. Now you think, oh, well, that's like just a bunch of like little fruit things. There's some like apples in there and a lemon and other things. Why it's hard is because when you get to this point, you're thinking, okay, Mr. Davis, I'm kind of done with these. I'm kind of annoyed with these. I don't want to do them anymore. And so people get really lazy. So don't get lazy. Don't see this and make, oh, there's one. Oh, there's two. No, that looks like junk. Okay, that's not even anywhere close to this. Like, this is pretty okay. That's like maybe like about a B. Give myself like about like an 80%, maybe an 82% on that one. That one's not bad. Like, this is a little off in here, but you know, it does not look like this. So this is not that, okay? There's not going to be very many people that can like sort of bust this out in one move. So don't start saying, all right, I've got, so many of those. And I've had kids before that don't even count these. They just kind of make a whole bunch of them. So look at the lines. Really look at, I know they're just a simple curve, but, like, as in, like, draw this. If I'm drawing this over here, so draw this, stop in the middle of the curve, look at your pencil, then stop, and then go ahead and then stop in the middle of the curve, look again and look down, and then stop again and look down. So that you're just really kind of one line, so that you're making little bits. So this time around, you don't have to do this big section and then look, because then you're going to be off. So you're trying to fine tune a little bit where you're moving less, you're drawing less with your pencil lines, and then you stop, and then you check yourself, and you go, okay, and then I move here. That way you're just sort of making small adjustments. So eventually, once it gets in a habit, what you're going to be doing is just constantly looking back and forth at your drawing. You'll be like picking up your pencil a lot. You'll be making adjustments with your eraser, but it's not you're looking at your drawing, because we're going to be transitioning to three-dimensional objects and not just like two-dimensional line drawings. Okay, so it'll be a little bit harder. So we're gonna have to kind of go back and forth and look at the thing, and then do some drawing and looking back, so that we're not just looking at it one time and creating the entire drawing. And that is our modified contour drawing.